Hmm. Where's my chat? What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? What up? Bro, I just woke up from a nap, man. I look crusty, but it is what it is. What's up? What's up? How you guys doing? What up? What is that noise? Bro, I just woke up from a nap, man. I look crusty, but it is what it is. Okay, I'm gonna mute that real quick. Holy moly, man, I'm so sleepy. My sleep schedule is horrible. I edit videos all night, so I'll wake up like... I go to bed like... 7. I go to bed at like 7 in the morning. Oh, but then I had a doctor's appointment, so I got 3 hours of sleep because then I had to go to the doctor's at 11. And then I got another 3 hours of sleep. And then I woke up and I got 2 hours of sleep. Bro, I'm so sleepy. But who cares? Who cares? I'm alive, so it's another day to make another video. Let's see. How's Mr. PJ? Bro, I don't know. He's somewhere out there. He's out there. Hi. Hello. Hello, everybody. Hello. Okay. Today we are writing script. Let me put that. Text. Writing script for crazy PDF student. Okay. Where is it? Where is it? I hate this. No. What if I lock it? Window grab center. Lock it and then grab the where are you? Why are you hiding from me? Okay. Gotta delete this. Gotta add text. Yo, I'm on OBS right now. I'm trying to like figure out how to bring the chat up again because edit file. Damn. Streaming output stream. Yo, how do I put the chat up? Where did the chat go? Sometimes it pops up automatically, sometimes it doesn't. Let me see. Text. Writing script for PDF student. Just put classmate. Okay. Okay. Arial select font. Oh, why can't I see it? Opacity. Alright, that's not working. I hate streaming, man. Not actually streaming, but everything about it. The technology behind it, it's so much pressure because I feel like I have to figure this out while I'm live. And then there's no easy, like, there's always something that goes wrong if it's not my mic. How do you get in a school full of predators? By the way, if you have any questions, put them in the chat because I want to answer questions so that way when people watch this back, they can like, you know, see it. What's up, Ice Cream Animates? Spoogio, thank you very much. Next video about to be fire. Yeah. Yeah. Yes, sir. How do I get in a school full of predators, bro? I don't know. I had two creepy teachers, right? I had two creepy teachers, and I'm gonna tell you guys a story about a creepy student. And this student is actually like, this guy's actually creepier than the teachers. Like the teachers were bad, but they were like shameless. This guy was just like sinister, like evil. Like he was put in the perfect environment. Jahan, why do people, okay. This is a good question. Ice Cream Animates asked, Jahan, why do people think that the stories are fake? Like I believe them, but some people don't. I understand why they think they're fake. Because the way I tell the stories, I just cut to the chase. I don't give any context. I just tell you what happened. Because like if I like slowly explain it and I'm like more specific, you know, like it'll probably seem more reasonable. And also the fact that but like everybody has had a creepy teacher experience. Like if you look at the comments, there's always a creepy teacher experience. Nobody just like says anything out loud. Like if you ask anybody, like you at least know one person in your school who's creepy, especially if it's a teacher. There's always somebody that, unfortunately, none of the stories on my channel are like I really couldn't tell a fake story because they're so specific. And also it sounds stupid. If I was gonna tell a fake story, I would like exaggerate it more. Like I would be telling like more explicit, like I would go for views, you know. I don't really do that. Like I wouldn't make up some story about spinning the bottle following me to my house. Like those things actually happen, so I'm gonna tell that. I'm gonna exaggerate a little bit, but like that's just for the storytelling. Like when I exaggerate, I don't know why my mic does that. It'll like automatically cut out, which is the most annoying thing. Another thing I love about streaming. So like my whole rant about me explaining why my videos like are real. Yeah, that's so funny, man. Bro, look, this is me. This is me. Literally. Literally talking to a wall. Me trying to explain myself. Holy moly. Jahan, do gaming. I did, bro. I get so tilted. I tried playing Marvel Rivals. It was so bad. It was so bad. Yeah, bro. Also, why do you use KineMaster Edit if you have a PC? Okay, good question. Good questions. We have a lot of good questions today. I've been using KineMaster since I was like 15, 14, 13. Like since I was in middle school, I've been using KineMaster. And that's because I only had a phone. I had like an Android, and that's all. And the best thing you could use to edit, it was KineMaster. And it was like I had the watermark and everything. Now I pay like $3 a month for it, and I still use the old version of it. The reason why I don't use a PC is because I draw everything on my iPad. Like I'll have Procreate on my iPad, I just export the image, and then it's already on my iPad, right? And I open KineMaster, I just drag and drop the file. If I don't want to draw my PC, like first of all, I have an iPad that I can touch the screen on, draw on it. And then like editing on a PC, first of all, Adobe is a scam. I'm not saying to pirate the software, but if I could, I would definitely do it. I'm not paying for all that, respectfully. Also, like the free editing software, it just takes way longer to do things. What I do is I just screen record stuff, I just dump it in. It's way faster for me to just do everything on an iPad. Baljeet. Yo, okay, I'm sorry. I don't know why. I don't know why it keeps cutting out my mic. So stupid. Yeah, this mic is not tough, bro. It cuts out every 5 minutes. I don't know what's wrong with it. Let's see. How old are you? I just turned 23. Yo, Jahan, what religion do you follow? My family is Catholic, but I don't really practice religion. Sorry to backtrack, but are your stories real? Okay, I was trying to explain this earlier before my mic cut out, unfortunately. But yes, all the stories are real. I exaggerate in them, but I'm not going to include like proof or screenshots because my stories, I'm exposing people. I'm exposing people who are creeps, criminals. If I start like putting information out there, I included the police report in the Miss Bubble Bass video. People found her mugshot and just started commenting it in the TikTok comments. You know how you can put pictures in the comments, bro? So, yes, every story I tell on this channel is my personal experience. So no, I'm not gonna have like screenshots. I'm not gonna expose anybody with proof or evidence. But I'm telling my personal experience of the story. I even tell other people's stories, but I'm not gonna make up stuff for like views because it's really hard to tell a story if you're making it up. Have you ever watched like those animation channels on YouTube? And it's like my mom like abandoned me when I was a kid, and I grew up to be a princess. You know, like those types of videos. Like you watch it and then you're just like, all right, man, like this is not. I'm pretty sure if you ask anybody, they've always had a creepy teacher story. I'm just telling my version of it. Let's see, Miss Bubble Bass and Mr. PJ collab. I don't know if they got along well as like friends. I don't think they did. Like in school, like if they were good coworkers, Unc Jahan for real, man. Dude, I've been doing YouTube for like 8 years, like a long time, like a long time, and for the longest time, even until like a month ago, 2 months ago, did you know? Did you know the Mr. PJ video only got 140 views for the first 2 weeks? 140. 140 views. It has 1.1 million right now. Dude, that's crazy. So I did YouTube for the longest time and like 7, 8 years of animations and nothing, bro. And so it was always something that I was like in the back of my mind. I was like, it's always something I've wanted to do, but I never felt like people wanted to see my stories. But I still kept going, you know, and I guess I was right about myself because look, we have a lot of people who enjoy the videos, and that's honestly like the best feeling ever because I wanted to do it for so long. I remember watching, like, my favorite animator was Domix. I love Domix, so I always wanted to be like that guy. Get back to work. You're right. Hold on. We got questions in the comments. Let's see. Yeah, now tell me if my mic is going out. Because it cuts out every 5 minutes. I don't know why. Let's see. You've binged all my videos? You see, that's the thing. That's why I make like high quality videos, just because I want people to be able to binge them. Surprisingly, I never had a creepy teacher. Well, you're lucky. I'm pretty sure somebody in the comments has had a creepy teacher. Alright, we're getting back to work. Okay. For people who are claiming that the stories are fake, yo, man, if this mic cuts out one more time, I'm gonna break the computer. Let's see. So, damn, I'm thinking. Okay, I'm gonna tell you the story about I'm gonna tell you a story about the creepy kid story. Okay, so my very first day of high school, I transferred schools, so I moved to a new place, right? And so I was trying to make friends, and I was like very like picky about making my friends because I feel like at my old school I was kind of like I was bullied a little bit, so I didn't want to make like the wrong friends. So I wanted to make people that would actually like stick up for me, right? So what I did was I was like, I saw this guy and he was like an artist. He was like drawing and stuff, and I was like, bah, I like to draw. Let me go with this dude. And there was people who invited me over to their lunch table, but like I was like not, I was like kind of nervous. Like I didn't trust them. So I went to go sit with this guy, and his name was, I'm not gonna say his real name, but let's call him Jared. You know, like Jared from Subway. Okay. So I went to go sit down with Jared, right? And it was like whatever. I tried to get to know Jared. I was like, hey, well, like I like your drawings, man. Like, what do you do? He's just like, I don't know, man. And I was like, all right. So obviously, like, I stopped being friends with them, and I found friends that actually like I vibed with, and it was good. And that was freshman year, right? Freshman year, sophomore year, junior year. I mean, I never really talked to this guy. He had his own group of friends, and it was just kind of like whatever. Like, he was just a quiet art guy who was kind of antisocial. Like, he was a little like weird. You know what I mean? He's like a little weird guy, but like, like whatever. One day, I see him sitting in the front office, right? They have his desk and he's doing like his work by the front office. I'm like so confused because that's for like the bad kids. Those are for the delinquents. They put him up there. And I'm like, this guy is like just he's not smart, he's not athletic, he's just a quiet, weird nerd kid, right? And so I'm like, what is Jared doing at the front office? And spit the names. I can't spit the names. And so I'm like, why is Jared in the front office? And then so I started asking my friends like, yo, what happened? And they're like, oh, you didn't hear? Yeah, Jared was he was texting a girl in one of the lower grade levels. I was like, damn, bro, he's like a super senior. That's like, but like, why was it that bad? Like, why is he in the front office? Like, what did he ask for? And they were like, oh, so apparently Jared was texting a girl. And by the way, Jared was a senior in high school. The man was 18 years old. Jared was texting a girl, not in ninth grade. He wasn't going for a ninth grader. Not an eighth grader. Not an eighth grader. Not even a seventh grader, bro. He was texting a sixth grader. And he was asking her for pictures. He was asking the sixth grader for pictures, bro. How old are you in sixth grade? Like 11? Bro, she hadn't even hit puberty yet. And he was asking for pictures. And you know what's funnier? You know what's crazier actually? His choice of victim was the worst possible one, because even though he was antisocial, he had a friend group of nerdy friends. He had a nerdy gamer squad friend group, right? Bro, that sixth grader, her cousin was in the same grade level as Jared, and she was one of his friends. So the little cousin, the 11-year-old, told her older cousin in the same grade level as him, hey, your classmate is asking me for like pictures. And so that girl reported him to the police, bro. And they took away his phone and they investigated him. But because he started like grooming her or texting her when he was 17, he couldn't be arrested, you know, like, because technically he was still a minor too. But like bro, you are actually a predator, bro. Like 11, a sixth grader. A sixth grader. Yes. He was about to go to college, and she just got out of elementary school. Isn't that crazy, bro? It's like, look, if you're a senior, you go for a freshman. That just means you have no riz, right? You're like, oh, let me get a girl because I can't get any of my grade. Let me go like lower. Like yeah, you're weird, but like, whatever, you know. 11, bro, a sixth grader, dog. You know what a sixth grader looks like? They're children. You're a senior, bro. A senior. They're 7th grade levels apart. Anyway, so that girl, the one who was friend, like, she got so mad. She reported him to the police. They investigated and everything. And guess what? The school didn't even do nothing. They said nothing. They didn't even tell us. The only reason that he was in the front office was because in that friend group, there was one of the guys, he was like, I think he was like autistic or something, but he was like very he let all his intrusive thoughts win. He was very confrontational. So whenever he would have a class with Jared, he would yell out, pedophile, I don't want to sit with a pedophile. Every class he would go to, he'd be like, oh, I don't want to sit next to the pedophile over there. There's a pedophile in the corner, like really loudly. And so it got to the point where they just had to separate them. So they put Jared in the front office for like 2 months until like everything died down. But damn, I remember I would like, after I heard that story, I was like, damn, I really tried to be friends with that guy. Like, I thought me and him were going to be besties, man. And I was like, damn, nah, I'm so glad. Oh my goodness, man. That was really bad. That was actually worse. And the only reason I remember that story, I don't even remember that story until I talked to my friends. So what I do now is that because my PJ video blew up, I started interviewing my old classmates from high school, and I'll ask them, yo, like, anything crazy happened that I didn't know about? And they're like, do you remember Jared? I was like, oh yeah. My mind blocked it out because I was so embarrassed that I tried to be his friend. And I'm like, oh, no. But yo, that guy was He was like weird. Oh my goodness. Like I think he was worse than the teachers for sure because he's still out there. Like that guy is attracted to like children. He is a yeah, no. Yep. 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 No, really, no, he barely got away with it. That's the crazy part. Like the thing is, if you're willing to do that, I don't know. Bro, I feel like he's definitely gonna do it again, bro. I've watched too many Gideon videos, man. They never learn. I'm kind of scared. I wouldn't trust that guy around children. Like if he gets a job as a teacher, lock him up. Like he is actually like, I don't know where he is in life right now. I just hope it's far away from any like schools or parks, man. Bro was probably lonely. He had people that were trying to like, I tried to be that dude's friend. He was just going for like victims, bro. Like there was something wrong with him. Yeah, no, he knew. Yeah, no, he knew better. He knew better. Yeah. Dave is obvious. Dave, I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing. You're just rage baiting. All right. You're funny, Dave. You're funny. But dude, that is crazy. That is actually wild. That is probably the worst story at my school. After that, like, there's no creepy. There were teachers that would cheat on their spouses with like other teachers. Freaky stuff, freaky teachers. You'd be surprised, man. Like, a lot of people, they don't really have a lot of morals. And the thing is, everybody looks up to them too. So it's just kind of like, oh, bro, I had one of my teachers catch on fire. Oh my god, bro. Well, that's not even funny. But like, one of my teachers actually caught on fire, bro. Like it was a science experiment. It was actually like horrifying. I saw her like laying in the hallway, like crumpled up. She was fine, but she was traumatized. Like, holy moly. Oh man, that was so bad. Yeah. Yep. Oh, let's see. What did Ice Cream Animate say? If I missed something, just like put it in the chat again, because I might miss your stuff while I'm telling my stories. Oh, okay. For Discord, okay. All right. I actually have a Discord. I have a Discord. Okay. You guys will be the first to get in there. What I'm more looking for on there is like guys like sharing stories or artwork. What I want to do is I want to feature people at the end of the video. If you do like even if it like, you know what my character looks like. If you draw like a little dude on a piece of paper, take a picture, put it in, I'll put you at the end of the video. Like seriously. Let's see. Did she die? No, she was fine. She didn't even get like burned badly, but she was on fire for like a couple seconds, so she had to like take off her shirt because her shirt caught on fire and so did her arm because it got covered in the substance. She was doing like a flame experiment. It was actually really cool, and I was there for the period where she did it and it was fine, but she did it like a couple years later with a lower grade level and it went wrong. And it was pretty cool though. It was like green fire, but like, yeah. Yep. Or why does Discord take 8 hours to load? The Jahan draws. Let's see. Jahan squad. How do I share? I invite people. Okay. Alright. I'm gonna paste this in the chat. Somehow. Alright. I'm gonna put in chat the link to the Discord so that way you guys can join. Let's see. Boom! Just like that. Let's see. What? Let me know if that works. Crazy. Crazy. Average school shenanigans. Pretty much, man. Pretty much. Let me know if that works. Crazy. Crazy. Did he start jorking it? Oh, hell no. His mic is part of censorship, honestly? Yeah. Of course. I'd be trying to read the comments, Plumpy. It's just that it's kind of hard when I'm telling stories. Let's see, add. We gonna add the window capture device. Okay. All right, we're gonna get back to work. Gonna get back to work real quick, cause I got like 15 minutes. I got 15 minutes with you guys. Then I gotta do other things, but we're gonna lock in. Okay, so I have to come up with like a banger intro. You know how my intros go, man. Something out of pocket. Something about like super seniors. That's what I want the intro to be. But like some seniors like ninth graders. My super senior like sixth graders. Something stupid like that. But like obviously like I'd reword it. That's a little. I mean I'll write it down. I'll write it down. Some seniors like freshmen. My seniors like fresh kids. No, that's messed up. Oh man, that's crazy. That's a crazy intro. I don't know if I'm gonna. Okay, you can hear me now again. Let's see. Hi guys. For now, the intro's gonna be like, some seniors like freshmen. My seniors like fresh kids. That's really bad. I'm not using that, but it's kind of what we're going for, What the heck is that intro? For real. Okay. Some seniors like freshmen, my seniors like fresh kids. Oh man. That's crazy. My friend, what? No. All right, buddy. Let's see. You guys ever have that one weird kid in your school that something's wrong with them, you just don't know what yet? Mic? Is my mic okay? Or is it just you hear a bunch of typing? Sorry. It's like ASMR. I don't know why my keyboard is so loud. It's really not that loud. I just got like heavy fingers. Let's see. I type with attitude. You ever had that one kid at your school and you know something's wrong with them, you just don't know what yet? Well, let me tell you about Jared from Subway. No, not from Subway. Let me tell you about Jared. This is Jared. Yo guys, what did you think of the last video? The spin the bottle video? If you guys have any questions about it, let me know. I'm trying to get like feedback. I mean, people like it because it's a Mr. PJ story. But yo, people love Mr. PJ on this channel. That's what I've learned, which is, you know, it's kind of like, it's kind of a little weird because it's just like, I don't want you to like Mr. PJ, but I understand he's also like a character in the videos. He's not actually like the real person. Also, we hit 30K. 30K subscribers. Did you know a couple months ago I had 1,099 and I was happy, bro. I was very happy with that. Now we have like 30,000 people and I feel I have more, okay, I have more viewers than subscribers, which is really good. You know, you ever see those channels that have millions of subscribers and then they have like what, like 500,000 views? It's like nobody watches this channel anymore, or like they've all moved on. I'd rather have it be the opposite, like how Drew Gooden or Danny Gonzalez, like they have like 7 million subscribers, but they also have like 7 million views. Like their fan base is like active because their videos are quality. They're not about quantity, which is something I want to do, or like a little bit of both. Jared was actually supposed to be my best friend. Yeah, that's a good one. My first year. Wait. Yo. I mean, I could also start the video with, I almost became friends with a PDF file, you know? Be like, do you ever regret being friends with somebody? I regret being friends with a PDF file. I'll put that. That's really bad. I don't know if I could include that. What do you mean supposed to? You missed the story earlier, but I explained like how I was trying to be this guy's friend before like my first year of school. My first like week of school. You ever have friends that you regret making? I feel like that's relatable, right? Yeah, that's more relatable. You ever have people that you regret being friends with? And I'm like, oh. Yo, can I say PDF file? Yeah, I can. I thought you were a... I don't know what that says. Let's see. I'm looking at the comments real quick. Tell me what it like. Did you read my comment? Maybe next time try 3 lives. Fire video. Thank you. Haven't watched the new video yet. It's basically Mr. PJ showed up to a birthday party, and everybody there was like, it was our freshman year, so it was like everybody's 14 years old. And then we all, somebody yelled like, "Let's go play spin the bottle," you know, like, "Let's go play spin the bottle." And Mr. PJ was like, there were 3 other teachers there. There were a bunch of teachers there, and Mr. PJ was like, "Oh, I'll go with you guys to play spin the bottle," because he was the cool teacher. And looking back now, it was really weird because he was like, sorry about that, the mic keeps cutting out. Yo, you saw the creepy teacher video? The mic is muted? Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. When I moved schools freshman year, I tried... Dude, we got like... Okay, we got 10 minutes. We got 10 minutes together, then I gotta go, okay? When I moved schools freshman year... So ask me questions in the chat before I leave, okay? So that way I'll leave the stream up so people can watch the video. Oh yeah, so yeah, no, yeah, Mr. PJ, yeah, he watched us play spin the bottle, and it was really weird because he shouldn't have been doing that. Because there were other teachers, and like he was the only one who came out to watch us, which is really strange. And after like the whole like stuff came out about him being like a pedophile, like yeah. When I moved schools freshman year, I tried to make as many, just be like, when I moved schools freshman year, I tried to make new friends. Try to make new friends. Jared, and I love to draw. So I really love to draw too. I mean, that's kind of obvious. Just get to the point. So I really wanted to be his friend. I would sit next to him at lunch. And try to talk to him. The problem is, Jared was really awkward. Like, he wouldn't talk to anyone. And he wouldn't talk to anyone. And he wasn't really a nice person, really. I don't know. Like, he wouldn't talk to anybody. And he mostly ignored when people tried to make friends with him. So I ignored him. Or I'd be like, so I eventually made new friends and forgot all about him. Until, there it is, I gotta, what's happening in here? Yo, we're averaging 10 viewers, man. That's awesome. Did Mr. PJ get arrested? That man got away with everything, and he works in a church now. Yeah. I don't know if he's actually, he probably still does, yeah. Mr. PJ got away with it. That's the crazy part. I don't even know how he got away with it. I had this one weird case in the, oh, well, that's awesome. Mr. PJ White Diddy. Yep. What's up? What's up? I'm about to, he ignores me. Let's see. Do you think Mr. PJ is watching the stream? I don't know. He could be. Let's see. A church? So what just happened? You should see Mr. PJ again? You should see him. Hey yo, he's baptizing little children in a different way? Oh hell nah. Absolutely not. You should spy on Mr. PJ. No thanks. I'm good. I'm good, bro. I'm good. So eventually I made new friends and I forgot all about them. Until one day, 3 years later, one day I walk past the front office One day I walked past the front office and Mr. PJ, no, sorry, not Mr. Wall. I'm about to write another Mr. PJ story. And Jared, yo, we got 5 minutes left in the stream. I gotta make it worth it. All right, we got 5-minute warning. 5-minute warning. If you got questions, ask them now. One day I walked past the front office and Jared is sitting at a desk doing his work. Which is so I start asking, yo, what did Jared do? The things I heard made Diddy look like a guardian angel. No, I'm kidding. I actually put Mr. PJ. I actually put Mr. PJ look like a guardian angel. It's actually diabolical. Gooning in the hallway. Okay. Bro, there's another story that I have. I don't know too many details about it, but one of the students in my class was what he did, they had to kick him out of class because we had a school hoodie, right? And it had that hoodie where you could put your hands in the pockets. He cut a hole in the hoodie. And he I don't even want to say it, man. I don't even want to say it. It's crazy because the only things I heard made Mr. PJ look like a guardian angel. Yo, you know what? I kind of like the fact that we have reoccurring characters on the channel because, like, you know how Chains has like Bob and Billy, right? Like, I wouldn't really want Mr. PJ to be a reoccurring thing, but like he can be separated from my teacher, right? The thing is, what he stands for, you know, is like he's kind of like a monster a little bit. It's like if I gotta scare the kid straight, I'm gonna use Mr. PJ. So I don't mind including, because obviously if you watch Jahan Draws, you're gonna know Mr. PJ. That's like the video that blew up. Yeah, Jorkin it is crazy. Bro, this mic is gonna drive me crazy. John, your mic. Thank you, thank you. All right. I gotta go now in a bit, but wait. There's more. This little girl. Just made it out. Holy, bro! I feel like I'm gonna get demonetized for some of this, but I'll just like bleep it. Holy moly! Let's see. Vine boom sound effect board. Is there like a all right? Okay, yeah, you can hear that. Yeah, no, for real. Okay, so the way I'm gonna read in the story, it's gonna be like, this is like a taste of the edit. So apparently, the things I heard made Mr. PJ look like a guardian angel. So apparently, Jared was caught texting a girl in a lower grade level. He was a senior, but she wasn't a... He was caught texting a girl in a lower grade level. She wasn't She wasn't a junior. She wasn't a sophomore. She wasn't even a freshman. She wasn't an 8th grader. Or a 7th grader. This girl just made it out of elementary. Yeah, that's obviously I'll deliver it like a little better, but freshman. Yep. All right, that's all we got for today. But thank you for coming to the stream. I just I didn't get that much done, but I feel like I got like enough. I got enough done. Thanks so much for coming to the stream. Appreciate you guys. I will see you in the next video. Bye-bye. 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 Bye-bye, Plumpy. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, everybody. I'll see you later.